Hey everybody, so as we get ready to go into the winter season, at my particular house we have a regular furnace heating and cooling geothermal system, but we also have a wood burner. So what we like to do in the winter time, just to save on heating costs, is to burn more wood. So at the end of the season I have kind of like a makeshift wood holder that I build, and because I don't want to damage the siding on the house or the pillars over here, I'm going to show you in a minute, I usually take some wood planks and I put them down and I nail them down so that I have a good solid base to put my wood on for the winter time. And I'm going to show you how to do that here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly so these pieces of wood were already pre-cut. I cut them last year so they fit right into place. And if you can see, what I'm doing here is I nail this board into the wood deck. I take this side rail here, I nail that into this piece of wood right here, and then at the top into the ceiling. And the main reason for that is because I want my wood to have a nice place where I can stack it neatly and it's not damaging the siding on the house. So as you can see, I'm getting them in place so that I can get ready to screw them down. So if you're wondering how to do this, basically all you would have to do is get these are 2x6-inch pieces of wood. All you have to do is get some wood like this and cut it to length, the right length, and then screw it into your deck. And then, like I said, for me, I screw it up top so I'm not damaging I screw it up top so I'm not damaging the wood. So just to give you an idea, every year I do this. I have a ton of wood over in the barn, and what I like to do is I like to set these. Let me show you while I'm doing it. I hate doing this while the video's going, but there goes one of the boards right there. But anyway, what I like to do is I like to nail the wood down here. As you can see, I nail it right into the deck, and then I do the same thing on the other side. I nail it at the bottom, and I also nail it up top. Then I also have another board that goes right here that goes up, and again, it's just that I'm trying to prevent from damaging the pillar that's already here or damaging the siding that's on the other side. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Now this particular one, this board here will actually hold this one in place, so I'm not going to put another screw in the deck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screw this one here to this one. And my screw is a little bent. And like I said, you can actually buy wood, things that will actually contain your you can actually buy things that will contain your wood on your back porch or off to the side of the porch, but for me, the wood burner is just inside this door, and I like it that I can step out here in the winter time, take the wood off of this little makeshift stand that I built, and take it in the house and use it. Okay, that one's in place. And I'm going to do the top part. Okay, now you should be able to see that all three sides are in place. You got this one here, this one down here, and we have this one on this side as well. So we have this board right here. I'm going to scan so you can see it up and down. I have it attached to the pillar. If you look down at the bottom here, you can see the base. This is where most of the wood will stack. And over here you have the same thing. It connects here, it goes into this piece of wood because I didn't want to damage the siding. And then as it goes up, it actually goes into the soffit up there at the top there that you can see. So now the fun part, I get to go get the tractor and load up the tractor with wood and make several trips until I fill this thing up. So it's a little windy out here, but you can see as I'm walking over to the barn, which is a nice little trek from the house. It's where I keep the tractor. So we'll have to load her up and probably make 2 or 3 trips to try to fill it all the way up to the top. I guess we will see. Another project I got to do for next year. As you can see, the previous owner kind of left it a mess, left a lot of crap here. The one good thing I was happy about was all the wood, because the wood was like gold months ago. But there's all this debris and stuff that was left here. So eventually at some point, if I can't use it, I'm gonna get rid of it. I just had so many other things going on, I haven't had time to deal with it. I mean, these old barrels, you got old oil and gear oil and stuff for when he had his tractors. No idea what this stuff is. And like I said, we've been here for 2 years and it's taken us a while to get the house together. So I'm hoping this coming year, I'll be able to get out here in the barn and get this squared away. So the one good thing about it is he definitely left some valuable things here. So things that could be used. So just to give you a little backstory on this pile of wood, when we first had this delivered last year, I had nowhere to dump it. So they were only able to get it to the outside of the door, so I had to move each piece in individually. So again, this was another project that I was supposed to get to this year, but when you have 20 acres, it takes time. So. One thing I do love having this, last time I had to use my pickup truck, and there's certain parts of the land that are a little more wet than others, and man, it was a mess. I think this might get me through this winter, but next winter I'm going to have to get some more. Yeah, I can tell you right now, this is probably going to be a 4-trip deal today. But the good thing, I'm getting it done and I won't have to worry about it. Drop this stuff off. So how many loads do you think it's going to take? I'm thinking maybe 4. Maybe 5. Put your comments in the comment section. So my question is, now that you've seen the first load, what do you think? 4, 8 loads? Let's find out. So if you're wondering, I shut the camera off after the second trip. This is actually the 5th load, and if you look at it, you can see it'll probably be enough to fill this up. I'm hoping for the whole winter. I mean, we use it intermittently. We don't use it every day. It just depends. Thankfully, we have a backup heating system, but I'm telling you, these wood burners, this house gets so hot it'll run you up out of here. So anyway, finished putting this last cord up, and we're going to wrap this video up. Actually, I might be able to get more up here now that I look at it. I might actually do that. I could probably squeeze one more up here. Maybe 2. Now hopefully you can see how the wood, how this protects my beam here that protects the siding over here. There's a method to my madness. I mean, I could have just went out and bought one, but why buy one when I got a whole barn full of wood in there? That would be pretty stupid. Last year I was doing the same thing and was on the last load and didn't realize it, and I stepped off the second to last stair, rolled my ankle. I mean, it probably took 7 months for that thing to be right again. Tell you, the older you get, things don't heal the way they're supposed to. Especially like they did when we were younger. I think I'm gonna do one more. Well, so this is the final load. I gotta be careful because I don't want to grab so much and I have to bring it back. I think this should do it. All right, let's go wrap this up. Okay, this is the last load. What I'm hoping is it doesn't go too far so I can't get to it. I tell you, I love them come. I love the convenience of having the wood burner right inside this door, and I'll show you in a moment here. Yep, this ended up being just enough. Oh no, my tractor's rolling. Just a little bit. Thankfully, there's nowhere it can really roll. I don't even think I went this high last year. I think I got about maybe here, and I stopped. But like I said, for the most part, we used it, I wouldn't say every day, but we probably used it a few times a week. and it lasted us the whole winter. As you can see by the pile in the barn, next year I'm going to have to get more wood. So let me show you what I'm talking about in here. So I'm going to take you into my humble abode. So this is where the wood is, as you can see. So typically in the winter what I do is come out this door, bring the wood. Watch this. Right there. Makes it so easy. So anyway, just to wrap this up, this was my project for today. I'm retired and didn't even really feel like doing this, but my wife and I were talking and she's like, you know what? I mean, it's starting to get cold. I mean, I literally had a jacket on. I mean, it's the end of September, almost October. And in Ohio, it usually starts snowing sometime in November, but the weather's so weird here, you can never figure out what it's going to do. But I would say right now, it feels like it's about 55 or 60. So I figured just get it done. The wood is here. It's not hurting nothing. And I don't have to worry about it. So if you guys have any comments or questions or anything of that nature, go ahead and just drop them in the comment section. And I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.